Hi folks, it's Nick here, and it's Commodore Amiga time. It's 4x4 off-road racing, published by Epyx in 1988. The instruction manual to this one says it's off-road racing's it's off-road racing at its greatest. Well, let's us be the judge of that. It's a racing game on the Commodore Amiga, which there were loads. Got a selection of 4 different tracks and 4 different abilities. We'll put it on beginner. Always interested to see how these play. The only other off-road racing game I've reviewed so far is Iron Man Off-Road Racer. What's going on here? Really? No way. Surely it goes quicker than this. This is awful. Oh, that's good. Look at that. I'm not impressed so far. What speed's this car going? It says the maximum on the speedo, but it feels like a milk float. We're going about 10 miles an hour here. The car's no shadowing on the car. It looks like a bit of clip art. This looks like it's animation from South Park. 1988. This game apparently costs, at the time, in 1988, £24.99. I think you would have been disappointed. So it's not really, well, it is off-road because it's like a dirt track. There's some sort of sand dunes in the distance and mountains behind them, and it's absolute awful. There's a fuel gauge there on the bottom left. I'm currently in position 15, 14 now. So that, whoa, brilliant. So that that's cost me no time at all. Well, that was good. That good ridge. There's endurance there. There is an option at the end of each race, if you can get there, to upgrade the car with power-ups from the car. Well, from the shop for the car. All the normal stuff, tyres, gearbox, engines, and say something good about this game. I think, do you know what? We got a rival for crazy cars here. I think this might be the worst driving game I've played on the Commodore Amiga ever. Frame rate's not too bad, but it doesn't need to be if it's just moving at this speed. It's very, very slow. It feels like we're on a Sunday drive. We're supposed to be in a race, but I don't know where they are because there's no HUD to tell us what the gap is or what distance there are. Those jumps are comical. Overtaking is easy, there we go. Crashing doesn't seem to cost you any time whatsoever. That dashboard looks a bit suspicious as well. So we've got a speedo, a rev, on my turn, lots of other warning dials. Whoops, that was an exciting overtaking manoeuvre, wasn't it? I wonder, I hope this doesn't go on forever. I wonder if the other courses are exciting as this one. So obstacles seem to range from a tyre in the road, a log in the road, a stone. But that doesn't slow us down at all. What's going on? Endurance 100% on the bottom right. Now that was interesting. That was a good bit of programming, so we had a split decision which way we wanted to go. But even so, that doesn't add to it. I could pretty much go asleep here. Are you still with me? And that was the best animation of the game. At 2 frames a second. We did a somersault there and took no damage. We had a choice of 3 cars, but I doubt it would have made any difference whatsoever. Hopeless. The engine sounds sort of okay if you was on the motorway in a long distance trip. You're supposed to be able to take damage on this. I am on the easiest mode, but even if I was on expert mode, I guess it'll play very, very similar. It's pausing every now and again. I'm in 10th place. My fuel's almost run out, so I don't know if we need to stop for petrol at any point, or gas. Position 10th. Didn't even bother trying to block me. Right, 9th here. 8th, yeah, easy. What do you think of this game? You might disagree with me, you might think it's the best game ever, but I'll remind you what the instruction manual said. It said, off-road racing at its greatest. Does this game make you want to do off-road racing for real? I don't think it does it? Yeah. No checkpoints so far. How long is this stage going to go on for? I feel it's been going on for an eternity. Up into 7th place with that amazing move. Chances for 6th past the green car. Woo! Hooray! There's another position here. Up into 5th. Excellent. Is this the best race of all time? Now, whenever you play a game like this, or when I review a game, or review gameplay, you have to compare it to the best of the genre, and then you're looking at the Lotus series, Lotus 1, 2 and 3, and Jaguar XJ220. Yeah, and this is 1988, remember, so not quite into the 90s yet, but even so, still should have been better. It could almost be in the Crazy Cars series. Crazy Cars 3 was good, the other two were hopeless. Although some people tended to think Crazy Cars 2 was okay, disagree with my review. Have a look at it yourself, see what you think. 1 and 2, terrible. This one, the speed's not there. That's the best bit of the game when you go at that ridge there. A dirt track, not many obstacles. Each side of this very narrow dirt track, there's nothing. Very sparse. Overtaking's really easy. In a racing game, what you need really from it is excitement, and that's built with daring overtaking, really fast frame rate, lots of obstacles, crashing and split-second decisions. Well, in this, I feel like I got about a quarter of an hour to make each decision. There's a tyre coming up. No, stopping for checkpoint. Stopping for checkpoint still. Checkpoint. Hello? What's going on? Is it crashed? I don't think it's loading anything. Right. Yeah, I think I might have to reset this and do another course. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. See you in a minute. Hello, it's me again, and we've gone to the ice thing as that bloke waves a pickaxe, or is it a flag? We'll never know. So, we've gone on to the snow stage. Let's see how different it is. Now, the car's blue. I picked a different car, so it'll probably look amazingly different. And it's just a different skin, isn't it? There's the log, there's the tyre, there's another tyre, there's a car. It's exactly the same. The background's just turned white instead of being those sand dunes. It's a con. £24.99, I tell thee. Would you buy it now for £24.99? I mean, I feel sorry for kids that saved up their pocket money and bought this thing. Yeah, 4x4 off-road racing. It won't be a classic. I don't know how the magazines reviewed this game at the time. Oh, we're stuck in some treacle. I don't know how they reviewed this at this time. I'm stuck, am I? Let's get this thing out. Did they give it good reviews? Did they give it bad reviews? I hope they didn't give it good reviews, because it's awful. No tyre tracks, no snow being kicked up at the back from the car. We do that crazy two-wheeler, which when they coded that, Epyx, I must have thought, that's brilliant. Same sort of lift hill as in the first stage. They've just given it a different colour scheme each time, and I haven't been paying attention. It might even be exactly the same track layout. The bends aren't that tight, are they? They're sweeping bends. There we go. So even though I crashed, I did a somersault in midair and overtook a car. Brilliant. When I say brilliant, I mean the opposite of brilliant. I was being sarcastic. It's a dog of a game. Yeah, I wonder if it's going to freeze again after this first stage. And then we don't get to see what upgrades. But I'd be interested to see when the car's fully upgraded with the super tyres and engines, how much quicker it goes. My fear is it won't be that much quicker at all. It's a different car I had to the first time, but the engine is identical, from what I can make out anyway. Some music would have been nice, that might have lifted it ever so slightly, or some comic characters. I mean, Moonshine Racer, which I reviewed, you know, it's been blocked from people watching that for a number of countries due to a false copyright claim, which I can't be bothered to contest. But anyway, Moonshine Racer, it was about as slow as this, but at least they tried to make it comical with music and add characters each time. This has got nothing going for it at all. Unless you like pickup trucks, and you like them so much that you like any old game that's got a truck in it. Let's go this way this time. It is identical, isn't it? Great. Put the radio on. Even if tell you what, if there was a police car chasing us now and I heard a siren, that might make it a bit more exciting, because it'd be the anticipation that a police car's going to try and pull me over. Yep, good. I often do that in my car, but it hasn't even got that. But this is all that off-road racing has to offer. I don't want to do it. Ever. I'm glad they didn't do a Formula 1 game, Epyx, or did they? Let me know. Did they do any other racing games that are better than this? And why is this so poor? Right, we're in 10th place. Up into the top 10, so it's getting exciting. Oh, that's how you get over those rivers. You crash into a big rock. So that's the quickest way to do it, folks. There we go. Good. Normally I'd have been dead or thrown free of the car 5 times. But, Even if just a house went past, we just went past a couple of houses. They could have done a bit of art there. I don't mind about the frame rate. It could have just come past with 4 raising size graphics. Yeah. This sound, you could record it as a bit of background white noise to try and make yourself go to sleep, or you could play the game itself. Both have a similar effect. Endurance 94%. It's not my endurance. I think personally playing this, I've only got about 12% left. I think I'm going to score this. I don't really score games, but I'm going to score this as 6%, and that's generous. There's a bad game that crashed once already. The stages are way too long as we go back into the treacle. Get out. Or is it gravy? Boom. Oh, this stage is going on forever and it's not varying at all. I prefer Outrun to this on the Commodore Amiga, and that's saying something, because that was an awful conversion by US Gold. 4 courses, all of them the same, apart from a different colour. Wonderful. Who's left all these tyres in the road? That's what I want to know. Yeah. Is it over soon? I should have saved this for Halloween, this review of this game. It would have been the most scariest thing ever to see, for different reasons. Stopping for a checkpoint, right. And that's where it broke down last time. It looks like it's broken down this time. Well, I say this more as a joke really, but I hope you liked having a look at that game. That was 4x4 off-road racing on the Commodore Amiga, published by Epyx in 1988. If you've got any comments about that one, no matter how bad, or you might like it, put your comments below anyway. And till next time, take good care of yourself, and a very warm goodbye.
Goodbye.